Yo, hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Digitmerc, and it's time for another Let's Talk series to continue with another Game Talk series. And it is the one, not the one, the only, but it's the first Descendant. My second talk about it. No, the first one I managed to do. It was with the final technical tests over the weekend. If you are interested, it's still up and still active. I left it all in the description below, right? And as always, if you like such content, or I'm also doing like variety contents, plenty from like depends on what the mood is, and it is surely not a big problem. Just to hit the like button. It's not a big deal. It's not a what do you call it? Not even a tip, no. And yeah, follow, subscribe if you are into, and more content like this will be actually provided to you. Of course, if it also helps, notification bell, so you know when you know it's up, right? Right, let's get back to it. So, the first Descendant, next to gaming, next to games, what do you call it? The 10 limited, right? Has been launched in like about a couple days ago on Tuesday, like around 9 a.m. Germany time. And at first, I like to say like this. So, and I was glad that I had my chance to try the technical tests, the final technical test over the weekend. And I was kind of say it seemed to be maybe not as what you call as something ordinary right off the bat. Yeah, it's a looter shooter game. It has this Destiny 2 Warframe in a free to play format, right? Model, right? Nevertheless, it is also something you may call a maybe it doesn't find to be as what you call as immediately as enjoyable, or what you call basically it takes time to get to the point, to get like a little bit of a analysis if it's like good, if it's like needs some work on, if it needs like attention there and there, and obviously for yourself to experience if it's like up to your cake or not. And yeah, for me it was like I tried like easy mode, like first half an hour, then I came back for another half an hour maybe, and then I've been trying testing there and there, and completing the campaign there what you had there from one planet there, and of course it reminded me a lot of the Destiny 2 Warframe. I didn't play much Warframe, but Destiny 2 it was, yes, I remember too well. I'm not gonna talk about Destiny too much, but yeah, it's more on the first descent this video, so yeah. I mean, I really like. I mean, at the right, what you call, at the right way. I really like the cinematic quality, right? The cutscenes, what do you call it? The cinematic, yeah. I like the character design. They all like feel like individually different. They don't play the same way. All have a cool background story. All have a cool, of course, obviously cool cosmetics there. And to me, other perks and cons and pros, cons and pros, right? Cons, cons and pros, yeah. Nevertheless, I like the huge, not say huge, but I like the vastly o- big open world building design, right? It has like nice what you call gameplay mechanics in shooting, even in the movement set. No, some people have like flying skill like cow. You can fly like Iron Man, but it has it's like a skill ability, And you have like Barney, right? She's fast, like Tracer with Tracer combination with Overwatch and Diva, and and I myself I took right away from the very first campaign with Ajax, the Guardian, right? Let me tell you, something I don't remember his quote, but anyway, I got myself, I would say, hyped in with the first character I saw, Ajax, the big cannon guy with the knight armor, right, and with the horns, like this kill space marines or like you know something like that, and yeah. So, I like the variety of the big of the weapon as you know. Of course, I haven't able to test all of them or seen or witness or loot all of them yet, but for my side of sort of time for now, it is quite nice. You have like, I mean, uh, the way it feels, maybe not to be as ordinary. It seems not to be as specially, as I mentioned. No, but yeah, it is definitely a. It's definitely worth trying it. If you are up to like looter shooter games like Destiny of Warframe, and I'd say give it a go. I mean, many other shooter games as well that I've been liking in the past, like with the Division 2. Currently, that is currently on hold for me because it's like the current season that is out there. There's nothing for me. I'm like a long veteran player as well in the Division 2, and the Division 2 content for me will only like be like next year with the DLC, Brooklyn, or whatever it was meant to be, what is called, right? So until then, Division 2 is on hold. Destiny 2 is I don't play anymore, even though I have interest, but it's like the so-called. What I don't like about Destiny 2 is the reputation grinding for certain campaign to continue on. No, I hate these things. Like I had already this problem with World of Warcraft with a renowned reputation system, so that can unlock your next campaign chapter, this and there, and then you have to wait again for next week or so to continue, and then and then it's like a little bit. It's either too slow, and then you're losing your kind of interest, or it's like too much, or it's like not too much, but it's like either and then you have to grind it like from A B to C, and then all the way to C B E, and then all like randomized back and forth like 100 times back and forth, and like yeah, I'm not saying Destiny 2 isn't great in terms of story. It story has pretty niche campaign lore, whatever you side, and definitely cool. Certain some character creatures and gameplay mechanics and there, and yeah, but it is also, and of course I liked some of the events that Destiny has with the invasion thing there, like for example, right, that I really liked. But then that's it. Also, like that's like where my Destiny 2 content game wise ends. Right now, with the first descent, it is like this, right? You play the campaign, you get then to top art, you get deployed in this section, in the zone section, in the section, right, of the zone. You get to play like this sort of outdoor content that is like engaging with elimination, protecting, whatever you call it, destroying capturing, whatever, yeah. And this actually, and then once you have done, then you will proceed to the next zone or to the next zone, then to the next, let's go, next, to the next zone of the map, to the next map piece of the zone, right? Then you continue as well until you have all like this, finish it, and then you eventually have this so-called dungeon that proceeds with the campaign towards the next one, where you then get to play to the next zone, and this new and so on, right? So I'm like around level 20 right now, and of course every level 20, I believe every 10 levels, right? I think you're about also to get like employed to like I don't know what you call it, a raid, open world raid, I don't know. Or basically you get to fight a big boss, one of the, what you call them, grave walkers, right? The big tanks, right? And then recently I also fought out with the level 22 white invasion enemy unit, something as the whatever the name was of that. And yeah, I mean it is surely took the pace of difficulty of the complexity of the game mechanics from the Grave Walker to the other one, like completely different. And yeah, I can see where it goes. That's gonna be like definitely a challenging thing in the future, or in the in the days in the campaign to go on. Yeah, of course there is always some say certain dislikes, but at the same time I don't feel they are too bad. Dislikes is of course it's a free to play game for it's a free to play, right? And obviously you expect to have this Swedish shop and all this so-called cosmetics and all this fancy, in store promotion, all this for your all that from all your gameplay to your descendant or your weapon or your skins or your like materials and so many and so on, right? And obviously I've seen like not so long ago, like recently, like the prices that they offer there. So it's a thing. Usually we would say like 500 something coins would be like $5, no, usually, but 500 coins in there. In the first instance, it's like 10 bucks, right? So like double the price of what the coin is means. So you want to get, for example, the battle pass. It's not like what you call it's not 1,000 bucks or 1,000 coins, right? But it's like no, wait, how much? 10,000. You need to have, I think, 20,000 coin. I believe 2,000. Sorry, 20,000. 2,000 coin. That is like €10 to get a battle pass, right? I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I can't remember the exact figures again. I need to check in again, but I'm sure something like this is right. And basically, it's a little bit like the figures do not match with the eventually pricing and the currency in game. So it's like double the currency with the double the real money with the real money. Right? I haven't seen any pay to win features, even though I've read. But I don't think it is necessary to get them either. I hope though those pay to win features won't become like a nuisance like in any other free to play games that have them, and will actually overkill the game Eventually, I hope it's not going to be the case. The same thing as hopefully there will be no hackers or modders eventually, because once again, the risk of a free-to-play game, cheaters, bots and something like that. No, but in the end, I hope really that the time for a game like this surely not would be able to come out, say like be what it is, and continue to be continued to maintain what it is, what it could be, and what should be, right? Yeah. And I believe that's where I'm gonna also then draw the line for now. And I'm gonna do the next one next time. Right? And as always, thanks for watching. Let me know how you like the game. Let me know if I'm was correct with the currency figures, tag prices, right? And of course, you may catch me on Twitch. I'll be streaming today later on again. And all my other social links are in the description below. And otherwise, I wish you a happy Friday, a belated 4th of July. And yeah, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Cheers.